Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, your pontiff here. Guys, today I want to tell you what I paid for every watch that I own. And, you know, I gotta be honest with you, many people have kind of said to me, "Oh, Archie, you got this, you got that, you paid too much." Well, I gotta tell you honestly, guys, I'm always the man of the deal. I'm a man of the deal. So for me, you know, it's always, I think if you buy iconic, beautiful watches at good prices, you really won't do too badly. So today, guys, I want to make this video where I tell you exactly what I paid for every watch that I own. So, guys, let's begin this video. So, firstly, guys, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my JJ my Reverso Grande Date. So this watch is a box papers example. I bought this a number of years ago. That's right, guys. I bought this, I think, 2011-ish. And I bought it. It was a watch owned by Fred at Vintage Watch Co. And I said, "Fred, whenever you want to sell it, I'll give you $1,000 more than you paid." He rang me the next day and I got a cash advance. What did I pay for this watch? Box papers. I paid for this watch here 6.5 Aussie. Now that was a long time ago, 2011. And this watch here, at the same time, I could have bought a two-tone Submariner bluesy for the same money. So in American dollars, that's 4,600 American dollars. That is what I paid for this JJ LeCoultre. How much have I spent on it? Well, since I bought it, it had a bit of a worn crocodile strap, and I've replaced it with a JJ LeCoultre genuine alligator. It's an alligator strap, which I like it. I like it in the black. It's very, very chic. The next watch. Let's talk next watch. What's the next watch we can pull out here? Let's have a look. What's the next watch? I'm selling a Patek. That's right, guys. I'm selling my 5127. That's right. So what did I pay for this watch here? Well, this watch here, I got this from Scotty, who bought it from Vintage Watch Co. And Scotty paid for it $18,900 Aussie. That's 13,400 US. Now, on top of that there, I've also forked out for an extract, which was, I think, 235 Aussie dollars. And I've also obtained a Patek box, the big box, which I would say you'd have to put the box in at about 500 or 600 Aussie. So it owes me, and I've replaced on the buckle, the spring bar on the buckle was broken, so I actually had a spare buckle, so I took it from that buckle, spare Patek buckle. So I think it kind of owes me around about 20,000 Australian dollars. 20,000 Australian. I'm selling it for $22,500. Pretty reasonable as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's talk the next piece. Let's talk next piece. So next piece, let's talk about my 5035 annual calendar. So I bought this back. That's right, I bought it back from the guy I sold it to when I bought the grand piano. So he wanted to sell it back. He sold it back to me a bit cheaper. I sold it to him for $25,000. But it kind of needed, over the next couple of years, it really needed a service. So instead of servicing it, he sold it to me a bit cheaper. I bought it back for 20,000 Australian dollars. 20,000 Australian, which is 14,200 US. Now, I actually, with this watch here, I actually put a bit of money in because I got it serviced. The service, I got it serviced, and I got an extra long paddock strap put on it, and I think that was about 2.6 Aussie. 2.6. So for all intensive purposes, it owes me about $23,000. 23,000 Aussie dollars, which for a freshly serviced with new strap, that is 16.3 US, 16,300. I think reasonable buying. The next piece I want to mention, what did I pay for it, is the World Time. World Time. I got this from Ronnie from Vintage Watch Co. What did I pay for it? $25,500. That's correct. 25,500 Aussie dollars, which is 18,100 US. I then got it serviced and a new leather strap put on it, which was about it's about the same price as the annual calendar, so about $2,600. So if you add that to the 25,500, so it's basically 26, 27, 28,000 Aussie dollars, which for a box papers with a service, 19,900, 20 grand US. I think that's reasonable buying. Reasonable buying. The next piece is a watch that I really love. Really love. The 5196. I bought this from Arthur. Yes, I did. And this one here, I actually bought this in American dollars. Yes, I did. I paid 13.5 US. 13.5. That was the deal. 13.5 US, which I think it was pretty reasonable. I think it was reasonable buying. I don't think it was terrible at all. So that's probably that's about 19 and a smidgen, 19,000 Aussie dollars for a 5196 full box papers. Nice piece. I've also bought a strap for that, so the strap was about $800 Aussie. So, and I also got, this is the Aaron bespoke strap. So I think that was quite nice buying. That was really nice buying. It was a great buy. This watch, the next one is the 6006. I bought that. I got that from Dave. Dave bought it exceptionally well. Let me say this, he basically stole it. He stole it. And I gotta tell you, I think it was a bargain. A bargain. 27,500. That's what I paid for it. I had to fly down to pick it up, but it was 27,500 plus my airfare. Okay, so 28,000 Aussie dollars. And what's that US? That's about 19 and a half US. 19 and a half US for a 6006 box papers. I think that was pretty good buying. Pretty good buying. And finally is my other, so I've got two of them, 5127. So this is the box papers one. This one here, I actually got it at a bargain price. I paid 18,000 Aussie for it. 18,000, 12,700, 12,800 US. And then I spent 3,000 to get the buckle. I've still got the original Tang buckle, spare, reserved for this watch. And I've got the Tang there. So 21,000. So, you know, that's, I quite like that watch. And I also replaced the strap. It was about 800 bucks from Paddock. So I gotta tell you, I just wanted to share with you what I paid for each of these watches. I'm very much, it's important to me they're a good deal. I try and buy them at a reasonable, I try and get a good deal. I want a good deal. I'm not a rich man from a rich family. I'm just a poor man from a poor family. See, I gotta make sure I get value. So that's why it's very important to me that I get watches that are value gems. So in my opinion there, those prices there, I think I'm pretty damn safe. To be completely honest with you, I'm pretty safe. I bought them not to resell. I bought them for myself. I love my watches. I love my watches. I love them. I do really love my watches. I love my watches more than people. Most people, I prefer my watches. Prefer my material goods. So, there you go, guys. That's the prices I paid for them. Obviously, some pieces were bought years ago, so you have to account for inflation. And, you know, watches, you know, these watches here are only worth what someone's prepared to pay for them. But I think I'm pretty safe. I think I could get out. It's the enjoyment they give me. They give me a lot of enjoyment, a lot of fun. I love my watches. I love my watches. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to sell one of the 5127s, buy myself a Steel Sports, and just savor these Paddocks. I love them. That's what I like to do with my life, is to have Patek, just enjoy my hobby. I love the hobby. I love them. I really do love the hobby. So there you go, guys. I wanted to open up, share with you what I paid. I think the prices have risen, I tell you honestly. The World Time, they've gone up a lot. The 6006, that was a bargain. I bought that, it was under a year old. The 5127, I think there's potential there. I got to tell you, I think there's great potential. The annual calendar, they're a bit of a sleeper, but if you buy them well, it's not a problem. Okay, guys, tell me what you think. What do you think of the prices I paid? I'm not here to sell them to you at those prices. Let's be honest there, guys. I'm a businessman. I'm not here to sell you stuff at cost. The only reason I decided to make this video is just to share the truth with you. too old, too fat to lie to you. I just thought I'd make this vid. But hey, let's just churn the vid. So there you go, guys. That's the prices that I paid for my watches. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some nasty, negative comments. And I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.